back.
Thank you.
Episode 5.
Episode 5, yeah.
You were here for episode 2.
I was. Wait, was I?
Episode...
Talon was 1, wasn't he?
Yeah, you were 2.
Yeah.
And then you were 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're 5.
Perfect.
3 for 3.
Love it.
Love it.
Very
How you
excited.
been?
I'm okay.
How's the new lockdown treating you?
It's fine. I don't mind it, honestly.
I mind it.
Do you?
I had like damn near 20 people set
Mm-hmm.
up for like January.
Oh, well, yeah, that sucks.
I was like, we're going to be crushing episodes.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Everybody canceled.
That
Like,
sucks.
can't leave the house. Do you want to set up a Zoom call? I'm not a fucking college professor. No, I don't want to set up a Zoom call.
Yeah, that's not fun.
But, you know.
That sucks. That's really unfortunate. Disappointing.
It is what it is.
True.
It's my own fault, though. I wasn't motivated enough.
That's not your fault.
I mean...
You got people lined up.
I think it is, though. Like, I didn't... Whenever something falls for a lot of people, like, 2020 sucked.
Yeah.
I think everybody agrees on that.
Yeah.
And, like, everything went to shit for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
If you were smart, you invested in, like, March, because stocks were, like, cut 80%.
Yeah.
I'm just out here waiting for another market crash, because I'm about to buy up a bunch of stocks.
Perfect.
But, like,
That's good,
2020 sucked. Everybody went broke. And
there was nothing really good that came out of that. Not much.
I mean...
Not for me, at least.
The inception of the Mike Fresh show.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, 1 year in April, I think, so...
That's exciting.
I'm gonna be grinding, gonna try and get 100 subs.
I think it's great, yeah. I think you could do it.
I think I could, too. I just gotta stay dedicated. I do this thing, like a lot of people, where I just lose all my motivation.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
Yeah.
It's easy. It happens.
You want to hear a story?
I do want to hear a story, yes.
So, the other day, I was like, let me clear my head. Let me go for a drive down Niagara Boulevard.
Yep.
And then this lady cuts me off. And every, 100 kilometers, every kilometer, she rolls down her window. And, like, I guess she had a bucket of salt.
Oh, okay.
And she would just take handfuls and throw it on the road. But the road wasn't icy.
What?
She's getting prepared, I guess.
She was salting the roads for the town?
But, like, every kilometer, just a fistful.
That's really weird.
I mean, she's just doing her part.
I mean, good for her.
But what happened, the main reason I told this story, is because then there was, like, a block off at Netherby.
Yeah.
And somebody got fucking murdered.
Two people murdered.
Staying at an Airbnb.
Sketchy.
I don't know if they know anything yet, but... I
don't think so. They posted pictures of, like, there was takeout food, like, food left there that nobody ate. And they posted pictures of, like, the bag that it was in and the containers, asking if people...
So, like, they found bodies, I'm assuming?
Yeah, two. It was a 20-year-old girl and an 18-year-old. One from Windsor, one from Toronto.
I mean...
Sketchy.
I was talking to my friends earlier, and they weren't as sensitive to the subject. And they just said, well, there is a lockdown. They should have stayed home anyways.
Well, it shouldn't have even been rented out to anybody.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Fort Erie's...
It's sketchy.
Fort Erie has nothing.
No.
We got this murder that's, like, in between Fort Erie and Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Niagara Falls is going to claim it.
Yeah.
We still have nothing. We need ghosts or aliens or something.
I agree.
I mean, speaking of aliens, listen to, like, 4 hours of, like, audio about the Roswell crash.
Yeah.
It's insane. All the theories I heard, it ranges from it's just aliens showing up, they crash, to when they did the Manhattan Project and detonated the first nuclear bomb that opened a rift between reality,
I don't like
and
that.
God came through, and the material they found at the site was like a piece of God.
That's so weird.
Oh, you want to hear my favorite one?
I do, yeah.
This was at the very end of this book about the Roswell crash, where they talk about all the theories, all the witnesses. They said a person who didn't want to be named, that worked in the government, allegedly, came in and told them Stalin took Nazi scientists, just like the U.S. Operation Paperclip, that's how we got to the moon, because, you know, Nazis got us there. But Nazis were allegedly working on, like, anti-gravity technology and had contact with aliens, allegedly. Yeah, it goes deep.
Okay.
So when everybody's grabbing all these scientists... Russia's plan, allegedly Stalin's plan, was to build UFOs, shoot them over into the United States to block up their air traffic control, and then just launch a massive nuclear attack. Well, because remember when War of the Worlds? I mean, you don't remember, but War of the Worlds, when he goes on radio and he's like, "Hey," and then people start fucking throwing themselves out of windows. Well, that's kind of like the vibe they were going for.
That's so messed up.
But you know the grays they allegedly the grays they allegedly found at the site.
Yeah.
Allegedly, Stalin took special needs Russian children and he was the guy that worked in concentration camps. That was like experimenting on twins. On twins?
Yeah, I can't think of what his name is. Yeah. But yeah.
It's a stupid name. Who cares? He's a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
But he got him to make what is now like our modern idea of the gray out of special needs children.
Oh my god, that's awful. It's terrible.
I mean, I don't like that theory though.
No, that's interesting. Definitely creative.
Fort Air needs something like that. I don't think we should be rounding up special needs children and turning them into aliens.
Probably not. But something interesting.
We have the old fort.
There's ghosts. There are. I think there's ghosts.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do believe in ghosts.
Believe in the paranormal?
I do.
It's fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I like cryptids.
Yes. There's this thing. I just randomly stumbled across this. It's called a cactus cat. It's like some sort of like. No. Like.
I don't know this.
Like Southwest American, like in the deserts, like cryptid that's a cat that supposedly like looks like a cactus, like has like thorns and things, and it like eats other creatures. Like I just like came across it on the internet, and it's something I'd never heard of before, but it's some sort of like.
I mean, I've never heard. I know like Southwest is like hotspot aliens.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of weird shit going out there. You ever looking at like Skinwalker Ranch?
I was just gonna say Skinwalkers.
It's scary.
They freak me out.
But a few years ago, it got bought out from the government. Some Spanish investor, some guy who's like super into like the paranormal stuff, but also has like this legitimate front where he makes billions of dollars. Yeah. Just bought the ranch for an undisclosed amount and doesn't let anybody on it. And just runs tests. But I listen to a lot of stuff. It's scary. Allegedly, they think it's like a hot spot where everything's just showing up. Yeah. You got UFOs. You got like these invisible things. Yeah. But it's like, it's creepy as fuck when you realize like, they said the people that live there, like in the 90s is when everything blew up. Yeah. But before that, there was a family that lived there. Okay. And said like, if you're going to dig on the land, you have to call us. Yeah. But people thought that just had to do with oil rights. Yeah. But, like, apparently when they got in the house, all the cabinets had, like, locks on them. Yeah. The door had locks on the inside and outside. Okay. Because, like, what they found out, they took all those off. Yeah. And then just, like, the wife brings home groceries, puts them all away, goes back out, comes in, and they're all out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
That's creepy.
It's fucking spooky. I don't like spooky shit.
No, me either.
I mean, I can talk about some spooky shit right now because I won't be here tonight, so I'm leaving for the weekend.
Oh, that's exciting.
Hopefully I don't get murdered like those two Airbnb guests.
That would be bad.
No, I've had some creepy shit happen in the studio before.
Recently?
Not recently, but I still think about it. Sometimes I hear shit and I'm just like...
Yeah.
And then I go to sleep.
Yeah. No, that's creepy.
But, no, creepiest experience I've ever had was, I used to have a different couch here, longer couch. Yeah. And I was just sitting on the edge of it, and the TV's on that wall. Yeah. And I'm, like, sitting on the edge because I'm about to turn it off. I'm just finishing a video. Yeah. And then it just, this couch is here, and it just sounded like someone just sat.
Oh,
you know,
I don't like that.
Pressure change on the couch? Yeah. I just glance over. I'm like, I don't like that. Oh, yeah. I dove over. Yeah. Like, I hit the power bar and just sprint.
I'd lose my mind.
It sounds like I'd be less creeped out if I saw something.
Yeah.
If I saw something, I'm like, my mind isn't going crazy. Yeah. Because when you see something, you're like, oh, it's just a little girl with a knife.
Yeah.
You know, she's all bloody. Yeah. But like when you hear the creepiest experience, the only thing creepier than that was I was sitting upstairs one time, home alone. It's all the lights are off. I'm watching TV in my room. It sounds like the basement door opens and someone just sprints as fast as they can up the stairs, like rapidly, and then stops right where like my line of view is, and there's nothing.
I don't even know what I do.
I just went to bed. Yeah. I used to have this thing where when I hear shit, headphones on.
Just don't think about it.
Going to sleep, closing the eyes.
I don't know what else you're supposed to do.
I mean, I used to get tripped out by horror movies.
Yeah.
I don't watch them anymore. The last horror movie I watched was like Hereditary.
Oh, yeah. That was a weird movie.
Have you watched Antebellum yet?
No. I was going to watch it the other day, though.
Did you see the trailers?
I saw it originally when they came out.
Don't look at them again. I want people that watch this to go watch that movie. It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
but the trailers make it seem like a horror movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. No?
Because antebellum means the time before the Civil War.
Yeah.
The South loves antebellum for some reason.
Yeah.
You know, states' rights, your right to slavery. That's all you guys were fighting for.
Exactly.
But speaking of which, Capitol, U.S. You were gone during that little.
Yeah, that was.
Time. How was that?
That was insane.
Well, I mean, you're half American. How did you feel about?
That's really messed up, man.
I mean, when your sitting president incites a riot against your government, that's insane.
It was bad. I sat and watched the news all day.
I didn't.
No?
I went to bed. I took a nap that day.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if anything crazy happens, I can wake up and be like, wow.
That's true, yeah. That would have been cool to wake up to.
But I didn't. I was just like, the memes, amazing.
Oh, yeah. Mima.
But they're like getting people. It's okay. I'm baffled. These people said, Joe Biden didn't win. This is un-American, blah, blah, blah. You can, if you hold that mindset, good for you. You're insane.
Yep.
But one of the chicks that stole Nancy Pelosi's computer was trying to sell it to the Russians.
What?
How can you claim to be pro-American, but you're trying to sell classified information to another government?
Yeah. Wow.
There's a lot of fucking crazy shit going on right now.
Really stupid, man.
I recently found out the Chinese and the Japanese hate Middle Eastern people.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's great.
So the reason less Middle Eastern people get cast in movies now is because the Chinese don't like them. And China makes up almost 70% of like profits for Hollywood.
Yeah.
So they obviously.
Yeah.
But then there's like, I mean, that's just conspiracy too at the same time. You know, it's like people saying the Jews run the world. But if they do, good for them. They got the shit end of the stick long enough. I mean, I'm not supporting what's going on in the Middle East. I don't like talking about it. It's a mess over there.
Yeah.
Because some guy just said, let me draw a line here and here. Yep. I mean, white people just gotta stop making up rules for other people.
Yeah, you're right.
Just let people figure their own shit out.
Yep. It'll fix a lot of problems.
It's rough.
It is rough.
I mean, Biden he's going hard.
He
Day
is.
one.
Yep.
A lot of Keystone pipeline shut down right now. Glad I didn't invest in oil.
Nope.
I mean, and what are you gonna do though?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 4 years, and then you might. No, I don't know who's coming back. It won't be Trump because he just got impeached, right?
I think technically he can. I think he has to be. Does he have to be charged? So he doesn't hold office again?
I thought they had to do the impeachment and then they lay charges.
Yeah, he's been impeached.
The second time.
Yeah, he's been impeached twice, but he hasn't been charged. Like, he wasn't charged the first time.
5 U.S. presidents impeached, and President Trump was like.
I think there were 3 of them. I think Trump was twice.
And then there's 3. There's that guy from like no one talks.
All long time. I can't think of what his name is.
In my mind,
it wasn't Andrew Johnson.
No, Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Jackson, not Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, my timeline for U.S. politics gets very muddled. I'm like George Washington. There's Benjamin Franklin. I don't know if he was I don't think he was president.
No, founding father.
Yeah, but and then Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
And then
he was.
Abe
I think he was.
Lincoln.
He was a piece of garbage. Andrew Jackson.
They all owned slaves.
Oh yeah, they all were. Yeah.
They literally had debates when forming the Constitution when they're like, all men are free and equal, and then they were just like, I don't know if we can write that.
Except for.
But I mean, it's just like considering someone less than.
Yeah.
I mean, slavery's terrible, but we've been doing it since our inception as human beings.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, the States has a very tough time acknowledging what they did to black people. And they have white people saying they have white pride, which isn't a thing because you can't have that.
Exactly.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I agree.
Black people in the States have black pride because they all come from separate walks of life. They were forcibly taken.
Exactly.
But they formed an identity. And black Americans have black pride. White Americans don't got shit.
Nope.
My granddaddy owned black people. That's literally what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like white culture. Like it's not.
It's literally like what people say. Oh, this like when people try to defend the Civil War for the South, they always say states' rights. The only state right you were fighting for was slavery.
Yeah. I know. It's frustrating. It makes me
take some deep breaths.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is, I think the reason right now that the States is where it is, I say even Canada with our indigenous situation, it's just like really low key.
Yeah,
we always put it on the back burner.
Yeah.
But it's because it's so recent. Like it's been 200 years, give or take, since that's been cleared up, kind of. But if you look at every civilization through history, everybody had massive slave populations, took other places over. Yeah. But they've had like 1,000 years to sort their shit out.
That's true, yeah.
Like, we're not old as a country at all. I mean, there's empires. Egypt lasted for like 5,000 years. Yeah. Current estimate. Yeah. I don't believe it. I think it's older. Conspiracy. Yeah. I mean, I don't think aliens invented the pyramids.
No, yeah.
I used to be on that. Yeah. So I was like, how they built that in 20 years and all these perfectly cut stones. But then I read this little article about this little gear that they found from ancient Greece. Mm-hmm. That was like a watch from like 200 BCE. Yeah. And I'm just like...
That's interesting.
I just put in that E on the end of BC because...
Yeah.
Non-religious on this show. Yeah. We only worship Satan here.
It's true.
I mean, he's way cooler.
I agree. He is way cooler.
What else we got? Oh yeah, I recently found out a bunch of kids on TikTok, like all these guys, are taking SARMs and roids.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm just like, it's going to be really interesting in the next 4 years to see all the hardcore health conditions these teenagers develop. Yeah. I'm just like, why are you taking SARMs to do dances with your girlfriend until you get a new one next week?
Yeah,
like they switch up quick. Yeah, they're like rabbits, man. Yeah. But they're just not making kids, thank God.
I know. Well, imagine that'd be a nightmare.
A bunch of like Jake Pauls running around.
Yeah, it's man.
He's just harassing Conor McGregor right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I hate Jake Paul.
He's just he thinks. He's been so entitled by his life that like he thinks he's top shit.
Oh yeah.
You had 2 boxing fights, my guy. I could literally set up 2 fights and win because I set it up. But I mean, what a clown.
He's supposed to be fighting again in February, right?
Who cares?
But against there's not even like an opponent set. He just said that he's fighting.
Yeah, I'm fighting. I'm not gonna tell you who though.
Yeah, basically.
Conor McGregor's making enough money to blow $1 million on a fucking watch. Yeah. I hate that watch so much.
I know.
You can't even tell the time.
No.
What's the point?
I know.
I can't get into watches. I'm just like I'm very happy I can't have that medium or hobby to ruin my finances. Yeah. Because like I have this shitty knockoff watch, but I just like using it to track my steps.
Yeah, when I
want to check the time, boom, phone. Yeah. Everybody checks their phone.
It's true.
You're always in a situation where you're probably not going to check a watch.
Yeah.
Why buy one? I get like the status symbol, but like even if I had the money, I would not spend over $1,000 on a watch.
No way. I have my Apple Watch, but like that's it.
I mean, only watch it. This is the only watch I bought for myself. Anything else I got was a gift.
Yeah.
And like all of them don't work now because they're just like crappy little watches. Yeah. But
I'm not a big watch person.
I mean, why would you be?
Yeah.
It's like
you don't really need one.
Right now, like it's not. I feel like there was a very short period where people needed watches. Because it's like from the inception of watches to like the 20th century.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, well, it wasn't yesterday the big like 21. Yeah. It's
21st day, the 21st year of the 21st century, right?
I remember in elementary school, 2011, it was in grade 5, Remembrance Day. They're like, it is the 11th day, the 11th hour, the 11th month, and the 11th year. This will never happen again. And I was like, I don't think we gotta gas this up because there's all these guys who just watched their friends die. Yeah. Like a couple years ago. We don't gotta talk about this. No. It's rough. I don't know.
I know what you mean.
I mean, I'm not anti-veteran. I do think there's a lot of people that I think this goes for anything though, like veterans, firefighters, police officers. Yeah. People think as soon as they put on a uniform, regardless of what they've done, they're automatically entitled to more than others.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like you literally went into something to make a buck or a college recruit. Like I don't understand. Like there is no call to duty right now.
Yeah.
There's not like, oh my God, your country's at war.
Yeah.
It's like you chose to go to somewhere because there was a bunch of oil.
I agree 100%. I totally agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any strong statements about?
No, not really. Yeah, other than what you said, I agree.
Okay.
Not wrong.
I just didn't know if you wanted to add anything.
No, I don't really have much to add to that, to be honest.
Nothing?
No, I don't know.
I mean,
I could never do it.
Let me see what else we got then. Oh, I didn't read much about it. Apologies to Mr. Plouffe, who watches the show. Okay. Sent me this. I'm just chilling, minding my own business, finishing a workout, and then boom, 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 like 20 messages. He's like, bro, I found this conspiracy. It says the world actually ended in 2012.
Oh boy.
And I was just like, what I gained from it, because I didn't fully read it, was that people think like universes merged, and we're in a different universe now from like the 2012 universe, which isn't that bad, because if we're in the same universe, maybe 2016 wouldn't have had all the bops that.
2016 was a great year for music.
I saw Complex share a post today, and I was like, I miss 2016.
I agree.
I kind of wish I could have been 20 in 2016.
For sure, yeah.
I feel like I'd be vibing way better if I was turning 25 this year.
Yeah, I get that.
Life would be way better.
For sure.
Fuck, so many different things.
It's a bad year to be 20.
It's a bad year to try and get started.
Yeah,
like, there's a bunch of people like, hey, I'm gonna start my life, I'm gonna move out of my house, like get going. Yeah. But then like, you can't.
You're kind of stuck.
Like a bunch of jobs aren't opening up yet, and it's just it's a mess.
There's nothing to do.
I've applied to like 50 places. Yeah. Because I'm just like, I need more income. Yeah. I need to get this podcast, better equipment. I gotta invest more. I gotta move the fuck out. Yeah. Like, I get a new studio. Yeah. I could have done that like last year. Yeah. But I kind of just wasted away. Yeah. Gained a bunch of weight again, and I was like, wow, I need to take some mushrooms. And I did, and I figured it out. Yeah. Good. Not stressed anymore. Good. It was wild. Yeah. You ever have I've never had a realization where I mean, it sounds weird, but I don't think I can remember the last time I was genuinely excited. Really? Have you ever been so excited that like you just like you can't stop smiling, and you're just like so hyped? Yeah, I don't know. I can it's tell such you a right. Yeah, it's such. I feel like more people need that. Mm-hmm. If you had that once a month, that'd be awesome. You'd be vibing forever. Yeah, I'd be happy. I'm just like, I need that again in February. Yeah, or I'm gonna fall apart again. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, I get that. But I was just so hyped, and I was just like, why am I stressed? Mm-hmm. And then I fucking filled out like 20 pages in a notebook. Really? And I was like, here's the problem. Here's the solution. Crossed out all the problems. That's only a great idea. I mean, I'm going to tell everybody right now, if you're stressed out, take like 10 minutes and just write it down. Yeah. I mean, like, you can do, it's easier to do like that instead of trying to get drugs to do it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think the things with like anything weed, psychedelic related, because once you hit a certain threshold between dying and like getting like, I don't know what the word, a psychedelic experience on weed, it's pretty eye-opening. I think it's just because like, you're not allowing your subconscious to hide what's wrong anymore. And I'm just like, I'm glad everything came to the surface. Now we're chilling. Yeah. Cut sugar out of my diet again because I can't. I just get too many acne flare-outs when I get sugar. Yeah, no, yeah. It's just like, it's good. It's in everything. Yeah. But it's causing me stress because I'm getting breakouts and gaining weight. So I'm just like, no sugar, more walks, more exercise. It's awesome. More money. That's true. I'm going to try, man. Good. I'm going to try and figure out how to get somebody on fucking Zoom call probably. Yeah. Gotta diversify the show a little. Yeah. I mean, I might just turn this into a separate show, its own little segment. Yeah. You're coming on enough that you might have to become a co-host. I'd be down. That'd be a vibe. It would be a vibe. Separate name for these episodes. I'm all for it. I mean, got nothing to do. Why not? Yeah. Talk about what's going on in the world. We could. Aliens always. Yeah. Arby's. I still need to go. I haven't been yet. I went 2 weeks ago. Yeah? Yeah, it was mozzarella sticks still slap. Oh. They know what they're serving is overpriced most of the time. Yeah. But then they just give up and serve garbage. Yep. Like, I passed by there the other day and had a big sign that's like 5 for $15. You're giving 5 sandwiches away. Yeah. For $15. Yeah. What? Your food is garbage. Yeah. But I love it. I know. It's okay. I don't even know if it's good. Arby's? Yeah. I don't know either. Liking Arby's is very unpopular. So no one likes you. If you're ever asked, anytime people say, "Hey, where do you want to eat?" I never say where I want to eat because I might say Arby's. I know. Nobody wants Arby's. But they have good food. I don't really do. It's just like, I agree. If you get the wrong thing your first time, you'll never go again. Yeah, for sure, definitely. It was like me when I was like 6 and first had Arby's. Yeah. And then I didn't have Arby's again until me, you, and Wapple went. Oh, yeah. What movie did we? Oh, The Lion King. Yeah, we took to see The Lion King. See, I mean, maybe this is why we're different. Everybody's hating on Arby's. We like it. Everybody hates on that live action remake. Yeah. I like it. I liked it too. I didn't think it was bad. No, it really wasn't bad. I get the hate, but it's just like, shut up. Enjoy. Yeah. Just start enjoying movies, people.
You can't
smile more.
You can't like a movie like that. If you're remaking it, it's not gonna be the original. It'll never be the original. But like I don't know.
But if they had the technology back then, they would have made it like that.
That's true. Yeah, for sure.
Fuck, it's.
They did what they
people
could.
just like getting mad though. I get it. I used to be like that.
Yeah.
I used to wake up and purposely stub my toe just so I'd be angry at the world. But like.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not fully true. But
I know what you mean.
Yeah, but it's just like it's easier to be angry than it is to be happy.
That's true.
When you get angry, it's so easy to fuel it.
Yep.
You're just like, I hate this, I hate that.
Yeah, once I'm in a bad mood, I'm in the mood.
Anything anybody says to you, you're just like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Yep.
It's
definitely.
It gets rough.
It does.
You get into a hole pretty quickly. I ended up in that hole a while ago.
Yeah.
I was just like, nothing's good. And then you're just like, as soon as you get the mindset and your outlook is nothing's good, nothing is good because you're literally changed your reality to be nothing is good.
Yeah.
I mean, reality is a trip in itself.
That's true.
I mean, took a tea break.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 days.
Wow.
Very proud of myself. Not gonna lie.
Good.
I mean, I feel like it was high from September until last week. Yeah. I mean, there was a few days in between. Obviously, I was just chilling, but like. December, I had like 48 joints.
Dang.
I have 4 left.
Wow.
I cruised. December was a trip.
Yeah.
It was just wasting money buying people Christmas presents.
True. Yep.
I like buying people presents.
So do I.
It's nice because you're like, open it and smile. And if you don't like it, I'll be kind of upset, but I won't say anything.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I mean, I was at my girlfriend's house for Christmas. And like her mom got me a gas card. And I was like, oh, this is awesome, $10 gas card.
Yeah.
And I put it back in the bag. And she looked kind of bummed about it. I was like, oh, was I not happy enough? Should I be jumping? I didn't realize it was $100 gas card.
Oh, really?
And I was like, damn, I'm kind of a dick. I'm like, oh, $10, thanks. And then fucking toss it back in the bag. But it is what it is.
That's generous.
I mean, right?
Gas card, yeah. Or gas card. Gas card.
I mean, it's an investment.
Yeah.
I'm dating their daughter.
It's true.
They're like, hey, come over once a year for Christmas and we'll give you gas money so that you can keep coming to see our daughter.
I think it's a good idea.
I mean, right?
Yeah, generous.
I don't know how much is left on it.
No?
It's. I mean, I don't want to be this guy. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's for like the one gas station that doesn't exist in Niagara.
What is it?
Husky. There's like 2.
Oh, yeah. There's 2. I never see
And they're the worst because you can't pay at the pump and you can't fill your tank and then go in and pay. Every time you go to Husky, you have to go in first and pay. I think it's just because they live in Toronto. Like it's so big in the GTA that, and I think the reason it's like that is because it's in the GTA, and I just feel like there's more criminal activity where people just drive off after filling their tank.
Yeah.
But hiccups.
Interesting. I didn't even realize it was a gas station. I forgot about it. Anything?
I don't know if I have anything left. I got 2 things left.
Okay.
One, I was thinking about the debate again, the gorilla versus the grizzly bear.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I want to say chimpanzee almost would be better than gorilla.
Yeah, you think so?
Chimpanzees scare the shit out of me.
They're freaking.
Ever since I was little, my grandma was like, hey, I'm babysitting you now. So I'm going to put that news on the TV where this lady gets her
face ripped off. Yeah.
She walks around, she's at a funeral all the time now. She's got that little veil. Because her shit's so fucked creepy. Up. I would wear a mask or something.
Oh, yeah.
A creepy mask. Just to fuck. Like, I'm already deformed.
Face ripped off, man.
I think
that's
I mean,
bad.
When you're giving your fucking ape, like, I don't know. I know she was giving him wine and, like, Percocets or something.
Oh my god.
No wonder it's gonna go crazy. She
deserves it then. That's messed up.
I mean, I heard a crazy story. I don't know. Maybe we talked about this last time. I've been telling a lot of people this story.
Okay.
I was listening to a podcast and they had a guy talking about someone who knew who was like an undergrad student for like a zoo or something, and they're studying chimpanzees.
Yeah.
And he would just stay. He would work like the night shift there and watch them observe.
Okay.
So every time he was there, he would just go smoke a joint.
Okay.
So he goes into like the enclosure because it's aired out.
Yeah.
So he goes to smoke the joint, and the chimpanzee comes and sits next to him, takes it, and hits it.
No way.
Right? I don't know if it's 100%.
Yeah.
I want it to be.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, there's like there's the high ape theory that our minds evolved because we started lifting up like shit and finding mushrooms underneath and eating it. Yeah. And then, I mean, that's possible. Yeah. But I feel like you're undercutting that, 500,000 year gap.
For sure, yeah.
I mean, there's so much that we don't know. Mm-hmm. It's kind of scary.
It's true.
It's trippy. Yeah. I mean, I lose my mind when I hear people tell me they don't believe in aliens. Mm-hmm. Like, I know. There's just no proof for me. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't mean, you don't have to believe in UFOs. Mm-hmm. There were literally 3 other species like humans living with us at the same time. Yep. Like, we had those hobbit people. There was those ones on Australia. And then there was Neanderthals. Yeah. Like, how can you not think something else?
I know. Yeah. I don't get it.
I want to find something. I hope we do.
Me too, yeah.
I mean, the new rover has a microphone on it.
Really?
That scares me. I don't want to hear what Mars sounds like.
No.
It's probably scary.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
It probably just sounds like nothing. Maybe there's like a wind.
Yeah.
If we heard something, imagine if we heard like some alien scream or something like that. Like,
I'd be so freaked out, man. Super cool, but terrifying.
I mean, I would just know the end. I mean, if it was like unsophisticated, scary aliens, like from a quiet place or some shit. Yeah. That'd be a trip. Yeah. But they couldn't come get us. So let's just leave them there. Mm-hmm. I mean, there might be shit on the moon. Who knows?
Could be. Yeah. Nobody knows anything.
I mean, space is scary big. When you think about it,
I know.
It's just like when you see those. Have you seen like that diagram? It's like our sun and then the next biggest sun.
Yeah.
And eventually it's like our sun's like a pinhead and the biggest one's like that. Yeah. I don't like that.
It's terrifying.
It's scary because it exists. Mm-hmm. And I think that's. But we don't know to what extent it exists.
Yeah. It's really freaky.
It's a trip.
We're on the planet. Like, it's just the fact that it's just so weird. It's freaky.
I mean, it's freaky that like we've come from. I mean, if you believe in evolution, like you should. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind people that are a part of religious faiths that get the evolution kind of mixed in with theirs. Yeah. Like, God made the fish walk on land type of shit. I'm like, you know what? You can believe that. Yeah. But at the same time, I think there's something going on. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just like, where does it stop? Yeah. Yeah. Because the other night I was talking to my friends about like paranormal shit. Yeah. And they're just like, what do you believe? I'm just like, well, the problem is if you say, I believe in this but not that, then it's like, why?
True. Yeah, like,
there's such a fucking wide scope of things.
For sure.
Like the chupacabra. Mm-hmm.
I used to love chupacabra.
It's freaky.
It is
because there's like cattle. Like I've heard scientific explanations about how like cattle dies, and then like when a body sits for a certain amount of time, blood gelatinizes. Yeah. And then like there's no blood when you cut into it. Yeah. So that might be why, but you know. Doesn't make sense when it won't gelatinize over fucking 5 minutes when the farmer hears their cow screaming and then goes out.
That's true, yeah.
I mean, Scream-A-Lot Ranch had shit like that, but like perfectly dissected animals.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's freaky.
So there's like freaky shit like them seeing, like the Predator. Hey, when it's invisible, you can still kind of see it. Yeah. Apparently there was like some shit there doing that.
Really?
Like some big thing in like the trees watching them.
Oh, I don't like that.
And then there was like these tunnels that they would see open up. Yeah. And then like it would just look like something's like getting closer and closer and then it would just close. Yeah. And then I don't know.
That's creepy.
There's so much evidence that can get easily disputed.
For sure, yeah.
But at the same time it's just like, wouldn't you want to believe?
True.
But the problem is once you get I'm just trying to ride the line right now.
Yeah. Of
creepy paranormal alien shit because I feel like as soon as you hop over you're the guy that's living in the desert in an RV saying
I know
he's been abducted and but I feel like people can truly believe that even if it didn't happen it did. It's like false confessions. There's people that literally confessed to crimes and said how they did it but they've found out through physical evidence there's no possible way they could have been there.
True.
Like well that's just because they're shitty cops.
It's true.
Okay, everybody rips on Canadian police and then American police for treatment of prisoners and stuff. They got nothing on Mexican police. No? They're a different breed. Oh, God. Like, I heard this thing they do where they put Tabasco inside, like, a little nozzle bottle. Yeah. Like, like a sriracha bottle.
Yeah,
like, where you can squirt it. Yeah. It's like that. They put Tabasco and soda water and then shove it up your nose
and blast that's awful.
Oh, it's not. It doesn't look pleasant. That is
horrible.
Yeah. And then there was another one where they put they waterboard people all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that's spicy waterboarding. Yeah. But then the other ones they put an AK next to your ear and then your eardrum explodes.
Seriously.
When they shoot it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
They don't care.
Yeah.
It's become such a not police state, but it's it's a narco state.
Yeah. Yeah.
It might happen in Europe right now.
Really?
Yeah, I watched a documentary about how everybody thinks of Latin America when they think narco states.
Yeah, yeah.
But then the Ivory Coast, a bunch of cocaine started washing up, and then a bunch of guys in suits showed up, hey, and then they set up this massive infrastructure. Yeah. And then it became the narco state for peddling drugs into Africa.
Yeah.
And now some guy in the Netherlands, a politician, just got killed. In an assassination related to drugs, and they think the Netherlands is going to become Europe's first narco state.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I think we always disassociate and think it can't happen here.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it fucking happens, and people start losing their mind.
That's crazy.
It's scary.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not scared of a white boy with teardrop tattoo and an AK.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, it's just when I associate someone as being a punk in my head, fear gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But some tatted up Mexican dude that worships the devil.
Yeah.
I'm just you stay over there, man. Yeah. I'm good over here. I'm good being a snow Mexican.
Yeah.
I like that there's a country between us.
It's true.
You can't come over and steal people like you do in Texas and shit.
Yeah. That's wild. Freaky. Yeah.
There's some crazy shit that goes on.
Yeah.
Read an article about a mom whose daughter was kidnapped when they were all gone, and then they brought her back to the house, tortured her there or whatever, and the neighbor came over and knocked on the door. They opened up, and he's like, "Oh shit, this is the cartel. They're doing some fuck shit." And he just went back home.
No way.
He was like, "It's not my problem. I don't want to die."
Oh my god.
But then they took her daughter. But this mom, bad bitch. She goes through this entire thing and gets all these guys locked up.
Really?
I thought it was gonna be cooler. I thought she was gonna go through and start murking them. I was like, that's the ending I wanted.
Yeah, yeah.
But this one guy, she finds out that she finds a picture on social media of him at an ice cream place.
Okay.
Or a coffee shop. She starts staking it out and sees the girl working there that was in the picture. Yeah. Figures out her schedule. Every day she works, she goes there, waits, finds the guy, follows him back to his neighborhood, dyes her hair, puts on a uniform, starts pretending to do a survey across the neighborhood just to find out all this information, mainly on that guy. Yeah. And then gets the police to snag him, and then just takes out all of them. And then one day she's going home, and they just drive by and fucking load her up.
No way.
Yeah, and so it's not the good ending people want, where she takes down the cartel. Yeah. The problem people don't realize in Mexico, there's the major cartels, but then in between there's 100 little ones. Yeah. And as soon as one of those guys gets knocked out, someone else comes.
For sure, yeah. But that's sad.
It is. It kind of bummed me out.
It is, yeah.
I was just fuck.
That sucks.
Right?
Poor lady.
There's a lot of... It would suck getting kidnapped.
It would suck,
Or having someone you are with or care about getting kidnapped. And then that person be like, "Oh, you want them back? Pay us money." Yeah. And then you pay them money, and then they kill them anyways. Yeah. Yeah. You ever watch Man on Fire?
No.
Very sad movie.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in Mexico.
Okay.
He works for this rich family that lives there, and they live on a compound. Yeah. And then he befriends, he's the security guard for, the little girl drives her to school. Yeah. But then they snag her. Okay. And then he just goes through and takes all these guys out. Really? But then he dies at the end, too.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, I spoiled the ending of the movie, but,
Oh, whatever. I don't really care.
I mean, you know the cigarette, clippers?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or cigar clips? Yeah. He just does that to, a guy's fingers.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Dang. It's hardcore.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's wild.
It is. I watched, I've seen 20,000 things about it, but JonBenet Ramsey, I watched, I think it was a new
the baby, right?
About it. She was I don't know, 6 maybe?
Okay, so I don't know anything about it.
You don't?
I just know, I hear the jokes, and they make me laugh because I know a little bit. Yeah. I'm in it enough to laugh. Yeah. But if you want to explain it to me a little bit.
So JonBenet Ramsey on Christmas, I think it was Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, her parents woke up and she was missing. Okay. And they found a ransom note that was, I think, 5 pages long.
Oh, they're really putting in...
Yeah, it was 5 pages long.
I don't even write essays that long, so...
Mom calls the cops, freaking out. And they're, like, very well-known family. Like, in the neighborhood. Like, the kid did pageants, like, super... Yeah, they're rich. And so, cops come, except... And there were neighbors there, too, because they were all freaking out trying to find the kid, right?
Wasn't the kid in the house?
They ended up finding her in the house after, but so everybody's there, and they're all just walking through the house. So any evidence, anything, destroyed because they can't do anything because there's so many people in there. Can't find her. Ransom note said that they owed the people that took her like a very specific number. It was like $103,000, like which happened to be the exact amount that the dad got in like a bonus that year. Yeah, and they ended up later that day. Everybody had left except for one cop. There was one cop that was left there to like stay and just like watch what was going on. And they decided to just go look one more time, just go search the house one more time. And so the dad and I think his brother, so the dad and the uncle, went downstairs to the basement, and all of a sudden there she is, dead on the floor.
So that's iffy.
Yeah, the basement window was open.
Okay.
But the cops didn't think that anybody got in because there were cobwebs in the corner and that hadn't been disturbed. So they're like, nobody came in.
Quick math right there.
And she was strangled, like assaulted, just like a horrible thing.
I hate when people fuck kids and corpses, shit like that.
Yeah, it's messed
just
up.
leave them alone.
Yeah, and it was just, and they thought the parents did it. There's a theory that the parents did it, and then there was a brother too, and the brother was kind of like just a little out of it. And there's a theory that the brother killed her, and then the parents were like, "Well, our kid just killed the other kid. Like, we got to cover it up now." And so that was like the main theory. And then there were other suspects, but like nobody ever really like nothing happened. Nobody was ever charged.
So nothing came of it.
Nothing came of it. No.
I don't like that.
No, and that's the documentary I was watching. I don't know what it was on, but it was on TV. And there was like, it was a private investigator that was on the case like originally. I think it was like 1995.
This is when it happened?
Yeah, mid 90s, late 90s, and he thought that somebody got in the house. He's like, it's not possible. Like, it's possible somebody got in, and there was DNA found on her body or on her clothes that was didn't match anybody in the family. Yeah. And so he's like, somebody had to have gotten in there.
I mean, we could find out now. We caught
Golden
State Killer because of 23andMe.
Yeah, they do like a... What do they do? I can't think of what it's called now. Yeah. They take the DNA and they create like a profile kind of.
Yeah,
and
they
like
just
trace
find
to other
out
family members.
who your family members are, and then be like, hey, this person lives in this town at this time.
I think that's what they're trying to do now.
Yeah.
But this guy, like, forever tried to, like, he was like the only one saying like it was somebody else or somebody else wasn't the family.
That would fucking suck.
And he died a few years ago, and now his kid is continuing it in her kids. Yeah. So they're still working on it.
I mean, that's kind of rough though. That, like, your kids inherited your obsession with a dead kid. Yeah. I mean, I would lose my mind if I was the Golden State Killer. Terrible guy, deserves to be
for sure.
lynched, whatever we want to do to him, do it. But how pissed you gotta be? You're 80 plus. You made it. Yeah. You're like, I did these crimes. I'm living life. I'm just gonna die out in my house one day. And then the police come and knock on your door and be like, hey, can we question you about those murders you did that many years ago?
That would suck. Yeah.
I've been way too into true crime lately. Yeah. H.H. Holmes. Learned about that creep. The murder house guy or the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. He lived a wild life.
Yeah.
I thought he was old as shit, but like he carried out like allegedly 50 murders in this one house before like he was 40.
Yeah.
Like this guy is
wow.
A worker.
That's a lot.
I mean, I will say a lot of serial killers have a really strong drive to get shit done. Yeah. I mean, they're just not doing the right shit. That's why sociopaths do very well in business. Yeah? Yeah, they did this study that showed that, like, most sociopaths today kind of got the hint that they can't murder people because of how well DNA is. Yeah. That they just get into business. Because they're cutthroat in the sense that they have no emotion about it. Yeah. I would want that guy running my business.
For sure, yeah. Oh, I get that.
Yeah, but H.H. Holmes, what a creep. Just killing his wives.
It's messed up, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He hired like 500 contractors to build his little hotel.
Yeah.
That he didn't pay any of them for, but he didn't want anybody to know how the hotel was set up.
Yeah.
So it was like people would build a hall and then he'd fire them. And then
really?
someone would build a room in this room, and then until it was done. Yeah. And then like he did a lot of shady shit.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the funniest things he did was he bought a safe on credit, built it into the hotel, like in the basement.
Yeah.
And then didn't pay it back, but knew they would come and try to reclaim it. Yeah. And so when they did, he's like, okay, yeah, you can take it. That's fine. But if you damage anything taking it out, I'm going to sue you for it. And then they calculated that they'd probably lose more money trying to take it out. And then just let him keep it. And then he killed like 3 of his wives in that safe by just locking them in. And
oh my God.
There was a little slot. Yeah. Like a glass piece so you could see inside and watch them like suffocate. Oh my God. Right?
That's messed up.
Yeah, and he covered the floor in like acid. I don't know what kind of acid. Yeah. But like it got onto the girl's foot and she tried to push the door open and her footprint is still on that door. Oh. I don't know where that door is, but yeah. People are doing some wild shit.
That's crazy.
I mean, like the heyday of serial killers is like 60s to the 90s. Because 90s DNA got too good. Yeah. But Robert Pickton was going well into the early 2000s. Running his fucking pig farm.
I hate that one.
50 people. And he only got convicted of like 16.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot,
Oh, but that goes deep. That's a conspiracy. Like the mob got involved, like the judge apparently was involved with the Hells Angels. Yeah. And like the Hells Angels used to always party on his land. So like
I hate the Hells Angels.
I hate the way I hear cops deal with a lot of things. When I listen to true crime and hear the way a cop handles a situation, I'm like, I just want to punch this person so hard. Yep. I'm just like, oh, we don't believe you. Oh, they would do that? They're a stand-up citizen. Yeah. I don't care who anybody is. Yeah. You the sketchiest dude, nicest dude. I'm going to rock bottom you through your table in front of your kids while you're having your family dinner and then arrest you. Yeah. I don't care if you did it or not. I mean, there was like that New York police officer that was like, they have to review like 1,000+ cases because he got like false confessions by torturing people.
Seriously?
Yeah, like hooking up the car batteries and shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And he only got found out like, it was after 2010. And he only got found out because he sodomized a guy with a broomstick to get a confession. That's insane. But when his organs were like going to come out of his ass, they had to take him to the hospital or he was going to die. Yeah. And he was like, they fucking...
Oh my God.
Did they just think he's not going to say anything?
Yeah. Like, that's messed up.
Imagine.
That's really messed up.
I mean, I say imagine all the time, but I don't think anybody really wants to imagine that.
Yeah.
I mean, do I have anything else?
Nothing?
Oh. I wrote down a bunch of notes the other night. I was like, here's some things that we can talk about. Because, like, I don't know. I was going through free flow with my podcast, I felt like. Yeah. I feel like when I have a few things, I can just be like, introduction, and then just fucking roll with it. Yeah. And anytime there's, like, about to be a law, I can be like, how about those gorillas versus grizzly bears? We didn't even talk about that.
No, we didn't.
So how do you feel? Who's going to win that fight, the gorilla or the grizzly bear?
I think... On your poll, I think I picked grizzly bear.
I always pick gorilla.
Really?
I have to. I mean, I'm kind of like a gorilla. I'm very simple. I eat broccoli. I eat greens all the time. Yeah. I ate Matty Matheson's.
Oh, yeah.
The chicken was good. Tater tots I hate, but they were surprisingly good. Yeah. There was beans with like meat in it. That was good. Mac and cheese is terrible. Really? No offense.
I haven't had that.
I love Matty Matheson, but like... I don't know what it was. That cheese was off. He puts like hot Cheetos on top too. I'm not really vibing with that. Yeah. Let's get all tater tots next time.
I do like the tater tots. They put some sort of like seasoning on them or something.
They're spicy a little bit. I like spicy.
I do like his tater tots.
He knows what he's doing. He just dropped a bunch of cookware too.
I saw that. Yep. Yeah. I saw that. I saw him recently. Did I tell you that?
I see him every once in a while.
Canadian Tire. Yeah.
He always comes in Canadian Tire because he lives in like Fort Erie still, or
he's still Beach. Here. I don't know exactly where it is, but I think he has a farm in Ridgeway, but I think he lives like down here.
Yeah, I think I know where he lives. I'm not here to reveal Matty Matheson's location, but I'll tell you after the podcast. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know where he lives. Yeah. Yeah, like 90%. It's like the in between. Yeah. But true. Oh, I want to get back to the supernatural thing.
Oh yes.
That we were talking about. it's like the fine line of what you believe. And I feel like if you just believe everything, you start to go kind of crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's so much wild shit that's just like...
There is.
It's I mean, I don't believe in, like, fantastical things. I mean, I say that, but then I'm like, Bigfoot? Yeah. I don't think Bigfoot's real. I used to be a firm believer, but I feel like so many people have been looking. But at the same time, there's, like, bodies hidden all over the woods, and we haven't found those.
It's true. Yeah.
And then, like, it's like those cave systems all across the U.S. All those missing person cases link up. I don't like that. No, well, it's dragging those people down in the caves. Some creepy shit.
Who knows?
People used to be doing some wild shit. That's true. But the problem is, like, as soon as you get into the... If we get everybody to believe in aliens paranormal, then we start to dive back into the bigotry of that situation, which is accusing someone of being something because you don't like them. And then you have mob mentality. And we're like, let's burn them at the stake. But I hear a lot of people talking about burning at the stake, and they are bullshitting. Because I read about it, and they said... Oh, you probably die from asphyxiation from the fire. Yeah. Not true. No. You usually burn to death because there's a lot of eyewitness reports of them saying this person was screaming for like well over 30 minutes.
Salem witch trials. Those are freaky.
Well, they got into this thing where they started putting like gunpowder around your neck. So your head would just blow off at once it got hot enough. But then the other one was they put a chain. Yeah. And there's a story about an executioner pulling the chain because they wanted to choke you out so that you just die and then you burn. But it got too hot, so we let it go. Oh my god! And then she was screaming for like an hour, just getting toasty.
That's awful.
That's not the vibe.
No.
Would you rather burn to death or freeze to death? I say freeze. Yeah. I've read about it. I heard.
What would take longer?
Take longer, but apparently your all your nerves freeze, so you can't feel it.
Sure. Okay. Fair. Yeah.
You reach a point where you just. Hypothermia makes you lose your mind. Yeah. And you just freeze to death.
Okay, then I definitely pick that over burning. Right? Yeah, for sure.
I just never understood the drowning the witch thing. They're like, oh, she floats, she's innocent. Like, yeah, no. I mean...
They were all stupid back then.
Fuck. There was a guy who was... But, like, I can't say the word, and I don't want to try and say it. But it's, like, the actual symptoms of what they think people that claim to be werewolves at one time had. And it's called, like, lycanthropy.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know how to...
And they think it's something people actually had, and people still do develop it. It's like that thing for, like, people that are vampires. They actually can't go in the sun because their skin burns up, and then you, like, blood transfusions, which is, like, damn, it's a lot of spooky shit.
That's crazy,
But there was this guy in Germany, he killed, like, 16 people, eating babies and shit. But they said he was a werewolf. Yeah. But he's just a serial killer, most likely. And if you look at history, all these, like, cryptids and shit, when they find them as people, they're like, oh, it's just a person. Yeah. But we're going to say that's what it was. Yeah. But it's just a serial killer. Yeah.
There's a lot of serial killers.
I mean, apparently there's 50 active serial killers at any given time in the U.S. alone.
Oh, my God.
One per state. We like these numbers.
Yeah. That's a lot.
I mean, there was one, I don't know if they caught him, but I remember there was a guy going around killing a bunch of Middle Eastern people in New York, shooting them, like Son of Sam style. Yeah. Pretty sure. But there is a open, I'll send it to you afterwards. I might link it down below in case people want to know about it. But there's an active investigation in New York, and they're looking for a guy that's just killing prostitutes.
Seriously?
Yeah, pretty sure just dumping them after he kills them, and then...
Isn't that what Jack the Ripper did?
Yeah, well, the reason serial killers tend to kill prostitutes is because prostitutes are the less dead. Yeah. And then if you kill a black prostitute, you hit the payout because you're just like, no one cares about this person because they're a prostitute, but they get deemed even lower because of the color of their skin in society. And then police are like, I don't want to look at that, it's a prostitute. Yeah. But it's just like, I feel like sex workers need to be better protected.
I agree.
I'm just like, if you want to go into sex work, that's your vibe.
For sure.
Who cares? It's like guys that get mad that girls have OnlyFans. And they're like, girls have life on recruit difficulty. I'm just like, who fucking cares? Yep. If you don't like it, work harder at what you're doing.
Oh, you're right.
You're
I agree.
sitting on your ass playing video games and whining about women on the internet.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Props to anybody who has an OnlyFans. Good for them.
I mean, the money.
It's genius.
If you want to sell, like, there's chicks that don't even get nude and sell bikini pictures. And pay their rent to creepy dudes on the internet that just want a pretend girlfriend. Yep. I mean, if I was a girl, I'd do it. Honestly.
Why not?
Why not? I'd literally have a mansion.
Exactly.
Who cares?
Hustling. Like, yeah.
Fuck. I don't understand why people get upset. Basically, it was like, I remember when I was younger, people used to be like, no one ever really talked about prostitutes when I was younger, but, and there wasn't OnlyFans. I just remember people being like, would you ever date a stripper? And
yeah.
Who fucking cares?
Exactly. They make so much money.
They make tax-free money. What do you mean? Yeah. Fuck.
I know. I don't get why people care.
I don't know. People are so obsessed with other people's lives because they don't want to take a second to look in at their own. Yeah. I think that's why I'm a happier person. Yeah. Because I look at my own life and I say, hey, how can I improve myself today? And not give a fuck about what other people are doing. Because it's not my business. Sure. It's not. I don't care what they're doing. I don't want to care what they're doing. I'm like, if you're my friend, yeah, sure. What's going on? But it's just like, there's certain things that people need to realize that it's not your business.
Yeah, I agree. Oh.
Fuck. It's just like those old ladies that go to the bank and tell a teller about like what their neighbors were doing. Yeah. Like, oh, I saw him on the street last night. Yeah. I think he smokes weed. Yeah. Oh, it was rough. One time, so every once in a while, I'm like, I kind of want to get abducted by aliens. So I'm like, I go for a walk, I smoke a joint, do a couple laps around Crescent Park. Yeah. But then the one time I came down this way, and I'm not going to say who, but it bumped into one of my neighbors. High out of my mind. And this guy proceeds to have a 15-minute conversation with me about life. I'm just like, oh my God. I don't want to do this right now, man, but I don't want to be rude. Yeah. I don't want to be like, sorry, man, I'm too high for this. Yeah. But what a trip. Wow. Life has been, I think 2021. Yeah. It's going to be a year.
It's going to be a year.
I think some crazy stuff's going to happen.
I agree.
We're going to get a new studio. We're going to get 2 mics. Wow. 3 mics, actually. And then new setup. It's going to be good.
That's very exciting.
I'm very excited. Good. And I like being excited. It's fun being excited. Get excited, people. Because if you're not going to get excited, then just shut the fuck up. Leave
That's a great message.
Alone. If you want to get mad because other people are enjoying their life and being happy, go fuck yourself. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Leave everybody else alone. Stop being a bitch. Get a job. Work. Do something. Yep. Like, I agree. Literally the biggest problem I had last year was anytime I wasn't hanging out with friends, I was wasting time. Yeah. I was if I wasn't recording a podcast, I wasn't hanging out with people, I would literally just come home and sit and do nothing. Yeah. If you aren't improving yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, what are you doing? Nothing. You're probably getting more upset. Yeah. Because of your situation. Yeah. Which you're making worse by doing nothing. But yeah.
Wow. Well, I get that.
What time is it? It's 8:09. Yeah. I think we hit an hour again.
Probably, yeah.
All right.
It's not bad.
Well, thanks for coming.
No problem. Anytime.
We'll have to discuss. Maybe we'll set up something new. You come over enough that we could set something up.
I'm all for it.
Could be a vibe.
I'm all for it.
I mean, if no one's coming back and you're the only person I get in the studio, we're going to be episode 50. Yeah. Olivia G's back.
We can do it every week. I
mean, honestly.
I'm at least here every weekend, so.
Let's do it until I can get more people. It
takes me about 30 seconds to drive here, so.
Right.
I'm down. It's great.
I don't want to reveal anything because I don't want to get people gassed or anything, but we'll end it here and I'll tell you some shit I got in the works. But any messages for the people? Any messages for the world?
I don't think so.
Not today?
I don't have much to say today, I don't think.
Anything you can leave people with? Some advice?
Watch the podcast.
That's all I needed to hear. That's it. We're ending it right there.